What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was close. Mara. Oh no! What is that?
Oh my god, are you okay?
Mara, what channel is the stream on?
Mine!
Hey, just double checking. You cleared your calendar for dinner tomorrow night, right? I'm dying to go to that new place. Like, I can't. Oh, sorry. Dinner tomorrow? Me.
Yeah!
Okay.
You rampant slag.
Look at her blowhole. She has a fucking blowhole. What is that?
She's a glory hole in her head.
I can't do anything until the actual police get there.
So, like, what are you? Even I was like, what are you? So stupid. If you're a bigot, if you don't find this appealing.
Oh man, then I'm a
That's
fucking
what happened.
bigot. I'm 100% because this is disgusting.
Right here. Proud bigot, right here.
I need to calm down. I think
Okay, I'm entertaining the chat.
I enjoy King Shark. Found it cute and adorable.
Which are words you shouldn't be associating with King Shark. I'm sorry. I'm like literally messaging.
Oh. It lasted a little bit long. This stream went on a little too long for Mara's internet. I don't care now. Oh my god, what is this? What happened? I've taken over somebody's studio. And you know what? I'm a little upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all.
Alright, hold on. I'm a little upset, but I'm not upset. I'm
not upset.
You rampant slag.
He listens to metal.
Oh, I really insulted him.
Yeah, you did that.
Fantastic Beast rhymes. Fantastic. Jesus, fuck, I can't talk right now. What do you think they do at the Ministry of Magic?
I'm just saying you're saying it's been a perfect system for 1,000 years.
It hasn't been a perfect system. That's why I'm telling you they have departments in place for anything that were to happen. There's like this place that's like a drive-through daiquiri place. I drove through it.
When she says drove through it, she means the actual drive-through, not the building.
They have like 20-ounce drinks and then 32 ounces. I was like, you know what? Give me the 32 ounce. It is huge.
That's what 32 ounces is. 32 ounces is like 4 glasses.
I didn't realize. Hi, I'm Jason.
Oh my god.
And this is Momoa.
I imagine you did laugh way too hard and too long at this.
Mara is my ride or die. I love Mara. I absolutely love that intro.
Alright. Steph will be back. Alright, she'll be back. She had to just step away from the desk for a little bit. I don't know why. I'm seeing questions in the chat of like whose channel is it on? Who's hosting? Obviously, the person whose channel the stream is on is hosting. I don't know if that question is serious or not. As far as my X account, my original X account, that's gone. That's yeeted, basically. Once X suspends the account, for some fucking reason, those assholes cannot get it back. Alright? Yeah, they're able to suspend the account, but they can't fix it to the point where someone can, like, reclaim, their original account. So basically, I had to create a new X. I'm gonna change the picture and everything once I have the time. But I do have a new account. I just created it yesterday. And funny fucking thing is I created the account and I made one post, and I'll show you the post. I'll bring up my my new account. All right. Just to show you the post I made. All right. Yeah, Elon. I think Elon's gotten bored with X. I think Elon basically, you know how like toddlers when when they're like all infatuated with a toy and all of a sudden basically they get bored with it and they just push it to the side. That's what Elon is like basically. Yeah, it's like a fucking toddler that hey, he had a new toy for a little while and then he basically just got bored with it. Yes, I saw that he made a Lord of the Rings reference in Mortal Kombat 2. He made a lot of fucking references and movie references in Lord of the Rings 2. It's like, hey, did you know he was an actor? Did you know Johnny Cage is an actor? Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of movie references. I'm like, what? Anyway, I'll be talking about it because I watched a special copy of Mortal Kombat 2. It wasn't the best copy, but I was able to follow it relatively well. But here is my new X account. All right, I'm not verified yet. I'm not going to get fucking verified, you motherfucking cocksuckers. Because I hate you assholes. Anyway, this is the tweet I made. Right here. I'm back. Let's scorch some earth, motherfuckers. And I put an Apocalypse Now gif. I love this. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory. That's all I did. That's all I fucking did. And like about 5 minutes later, roughly, probably not even that, I get a notification from X that I broke X rules. Doesn't say what rules I broke, but it says I broke X rules.
Hi, Mara.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this is the post. This is the fucking post. All I said was, I'm back. Let's scorch some earth, motherfuckers. I broke X rules, and I was suspended for 12 hours.
Mara, listen. I love you so much, okay? When you sent me those DMs, I died laughing.
Yeah.
I died laughing because Mara sent me a DM saying like, "This is my account, use my backup, I'm back on X, yay!" And then she goes, the next one is like, "Never mind, I got suspended."
Pretty much, that's how it happened.
Never
mind.
Like, never mind. I just got banned on X. I was dying. I was dying laughing. Like, what the hell, Mara? She's like, I don't even know what I did.
I think it's because I used my original email, which shouldn't be affected because my account was suspended because it was hacked, not because of anything I did. Anyway, but I'm back. In so many words, I'm back. But like it says I broke X rules, but it doesn't say what rules I broke. So the only thing I could do was say, okay, I'm just going to start the count. I'm just going to start the clock for the 12 hours.
You sounded so happy when you texted me. I'm back
No,
on X.
I wasn't happy. I was like, by the way, I'm back on X. Fuck it, I'm going back on X.
Never mind.
No, never mind. I'm banned.
Never mind, I'm banned. I was like, how long is she?
But the thing is,
X
I have 2 emails. I only have like 2 emails that I want to use for X, basically. And I'm not using my mom's. I'm not using my siblings' emails or anything fucking like that. I'm not using anyone else's emails but mine. But because, because like I said, it should not be affected because the account was suspended because I was hacked, not because I broke any rules.
I was crying.
Anyway. That's it. That's it. I made one post. That was the post that I just showed you, basically. And I just put a GIF of Apocalypse Now, basically.
That was it. You're like, I'm back. Let's go. Never mind. I'm banned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was crashing out yesterday. I was watching Backlash and Pin Down Discord, and I started crashing out big time.
What were you watching?
When I got the email, I was like, what the fuck? And my mic was on. So I just started crashing out.
Yeah, let's go, buddy. I'm banned.
Yes, it was pretty much that's how it went. That's pretty much how it went.
Came back to Twitter, made a single tweet, and they're like, "See you later." Oh man.
Anyway, but welcome everyone. We have a few things to talk about, including Mortal Kombat 2. I'm gonna give my thoughts on it.
Look at that. I'm sorry. Seagull Rage says, "Hail the citrus, for we will feast tonight."
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, since Quartering deleted his accounts, I can't go back and see the orange references because I know that's in relation to the Quartering.
Oh no! You go to his YouTube channel. Have you not seen that?
I'm not. You can bring it up.
I'll bring it
What?
up. You don't know what the oranges thing is? Okay.
Because
know
I
that
was,
you
I was
don't.
like I was not on X. I couldn't follow the drama as well, so I
Yeah.
basically had to hear like third party
Mara's not
versions
as
of it.
terminally online as I am.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I don't subscribe to the Courting. Hold on, let me look him up really quickly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say hello to the chat. There's Anthony. What is up, Trey? Hello. Come on, StreamYard. Like, don't fuck up. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna scroll back up and pin that PayPal link. Thank you so much. If you choose to donate, like not through YouTube but through PayPal, this is my PayPal link. Appreciate it. Where is the pin message shit? There it is. Like I said, you don't have to, but some people choose to do donate directly rather than through YouTube. So, and I do use it towards. And if I'm going to be using it towards anything, then I will tell you what I'm going to use it towards. I believe in like basically upfront about what I'm going to do. I'm not like oh yeah, donate and like and I'm totally going to do this and like turn around and do something else. Now, if I say I'm going to buy alcohol, I'm going to buy alcohol with it. It's just a fact. So, and yes, it is Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, or mamacitas, as Gravy puts it. Golden Fox, hello. So we are, like I said, we are back. Soul Assassin, hello. Truth Warrior, Jimmy the Cast, Captain Nova, Carl, Nerdalicious Girls in chat. Good evening to y'all. Like I said, we have a few things to talk about, and we also bring up stuff that we don't have planned. So we'll see where we stand. Like I say, I wasn't planning on like the fucking oranges talk.
What the fuck? I had it on the oranges thing. I hate Reels on desktop. Oh my god. I hate Reels on desktop. Where'd it go? It's this.
But what are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
That's it. That's his whole commentary, and then it's just this lady's reel.
What is that? Ham?
I don't know. Maybe. Who cares?
Well, it's kind of like don't they use like citrus stuff and like when I'm cooking like for some ham recipes? So it's like that's what it would be fucking for.
Oh my god, Mara, I love you so much.
Like, what are the oranges for? I'm like, do you not cook?
Mara's like, is that ham? Who cares, Mara?
Well, no, I'm saying it's like I'm looking at that and the meat will say
I know,
what the
but
the
point of this is that he's taking people's content, not transforming it. He's just saying like, "Oh my god, look, check this out," and then just shows someone's reel. He just takes a TikTok or something that's viral, and
okay,
that's the point. It doesn't.
Oh my god,
it doesn't fucking matter.
You know what someone should do? Someone should. I don't know what program like they would use basically, but have you seen Seven?
What?
Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman?
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a long time though.
Well, the end scene where Brad Pitt is saying, "What's in the box?" You got to put coordinating in there. Like, what are the oranges for? That's what needs to happen. What are the oranges for? What's in the box?
So don't blame Mara. She's been away from X to understand all the latest lingo. Well, Mara doesn't really she doesn't follow a lot of internet drama anyways. So
no, I stay drama free. I live vicariously through her, basically.
Yeah, she doesn't follow. She's not. She's got a life. She's not. She's not terminally online like I am. So yeah, I usually have to fill her in on a lot of stuff because she's not up to date with a lot of things. And
plus my focus, I'm back to school, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna kind of focus on this a little bit, and save whatever sanity I have left, so I don't, burn a motherfucker down.
Yeah,
I'd like to finish this program.
Gossip sessions. That's when I fill in Mara on everything.
So, my weekend was too short. But it was good. It was good.
Oh! Before I forget, in the chat, happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas in chat. Or if you have children, make sure you take dote on your wife today. Make sure you call your mom. Pray for your mom if she's no longer here, if she's in heaven. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
We took our mom to Olive Garden today.
Oh, nice. We celebrated yesterday because my brother's we always celebrate like as a family. But we celebrated yesterday because my brother's wife had something that she had to do. I think she had to work today. Yeah, she had to work today. So we celebrated today.
Yeah,
Or yesterday.
my one brother was unavailable yesterday, so it just worked out that at least like he could join us today. The one who lives close enough to us, because my other brother lives a little too far away.
Yeah.
And he's married, so like his Mother's Day was spent but obviously with his wife and my niece. So
Trey says I sent her a card. Yay! There's no moms here. I know, but if you are married and you have a wife and child, like your wife is a mother, happy Mother's Day to your wife and mother.
So I'll just donate to me so I can buy alcohol and shit.
I hosted a Mother's Day party yesterday.
Well, as far as I know, he's or at least
I
guess deleted that one account. Now whether or not he'll be back, I don't know. But I'm just saying on Twitter, people like screenshotting that this account no longer exists. So
he has a burner account. It's pretty much out there. It's what is it called? What is it called? It's called because he does have a burner account.
Someone here is Raccoon Max.
It's the quartering _. That's his burner account.
Okay.
So, yeah, he has a burner account. Welcome. That account is still active. So I guarantee you, like he's peeping on Twitter, but he's not. What he's not doing is tweeting from his main quartering account, which people have their eyes on. And I think that yesterday made so many things worse for so many people, dragged in so many people into this drama who just are just viewing the drama from far away, but they're not in the drama. They're just sort of viewing it from afar, commenting on it. And that's about it. But he dragged so many people into it yesterday. And I think that the best thing he could do is just shut up, be quiet.
That's what I want to tell people is what would stop all this shit? Just shutting up. Shutting up. That's all it fucking takes. Now, I'm not the best example sometimes because I will basically basically hunt SJWs for sport on X basically. So I don't, I'm not the best at shutting up at times. But when it comes to drama, I'm like, if I'm not personally involved or if I'm not brought in by someone I care about, I don't give a shit. I really do not give a shit. I'll give my opinion, but I'm moving on. Because life is too fucking short for this retardation. That's just my opinion. Life is too short for this retardation. I'm stupid enough other times. I don't need to be stupid here. All right?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Just shut up. That's what I tell people. Just shut up.
Well, I mean, the situation is, the reason I say he made things worse is because what happened with the interview with Chrissy and Melanie went so poorly that it's up to, Chrissy to clear things up on her own. And without her coming out and doing that, anything else is just making things worse for her. And what happened yesterday with quartering made things worse for her.
Yep. Hey, Evan. Hello. So, yeah, I did answer this question. Basically, my original account, I'm not getting that shit back. Once X suspends it, basically, you're fucking screwed. You can't get it back.
Was it suspended after it was hacked? It was suspended?
It was suspended, basically. The account no longer exists. So, basically, there's, once that's done, they can't get it back.
Can you get the app back?
I don't know. I didn't bother with it. So, I was I'm not bothered. I'm just, just going to do a new app. Just, start from scratch because I'm not going to try to figure out what I can and cannot do pretty much at this point. I'm just going to start fresh. I don't like that fact because I had a decent number of followers on that platform. I built it up over 7 years, but yeah, they suspended it, so I'm fucked. So pretty much. If the mods want to share my X accounts, just we can share it in the chat. So if you choose to follow me, go ahead. That'll be my new account. We'll see what happens pretty much with it.
Okay, are you logged in? Can you get on? Or
yeah, I can log. Okay, I'm logged in now.
Okay. Because what did you tell me today or the DM? You're like, never mind, I'm gone.
I can look at it real fast. I'm not gonna dox the chats, but I'm gonna say.
Oh no, you're fine.
I shared I shared like the link so you could like follow me. I said I'm back
Yeah.
on X, but I couldn't use my backup account because I tried to use my backup account and wouldn't let me do it. Well, I made one post, but I'm already in Twitter jail.
Yeah, that's what you said. I'm already in Twitter jail. Are you still in Twitter jail?
No, it was like 12
Okay.
hours. It was like 8 a.m. today, like this
Okay.
morning. I was back on, so
I was dying. Well,
it was
I mean,
like, well, never mind.
I swear to
never
God, I
mind.
was like, when I read it, I was like, what the hell could she have said in the one post back on Twitter that she's already in jail? I was like, was your first post like, fuck you, God?
I almost did. Because I was ready to go torturous on Elon, basically. So I was going to say, unless you pay for this shit or are a celebrity suing Disney, and I was going to add to Elon Musk. Elon Musk doesn't give a shit about you, but I didn't. I didn't.
Dying. Mara's so funny.
All I said was, I'm back. Let's torch some Earth motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm guessing they don't like it. I'm guessing Grok doesn't like Apocalypse Now or something.
It was like
I
something
have
that I
no
woke
idea.
up to and I was dying.
Yeah, that's all I can say to that. I have no idea what happened. All I know is I got the I couldn't do anything, and then I got the you're in violation of X rules. So I'm like, but yeah, don't tell me what rules I broke. Let's see. If I miss something on to do, apologize. I'm trying to get through this chat. Ashes Reborn, hello. Let's see. Let's see. Mike Hill, hello. But again, back on next, so I will be able to at least follow relatively better anything that happens in pop culture since losing my original account. Let's see. Let's see. If I miss anyone, do apologize. I'm trying to not miss anyone. And I did see this. Yes, is it ironic that Carl Urban makes the Lord of the Rings reference in Mortal Kombat 2? No, I don't think it's ironic. I think it's basically one of those where it's member berries kind of thing. Like, oh, you remember he was Éomer in Lord of the Rings. Remember this, remember that? And it felt like it kind of felt like they had Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 1, like the the reboot of the Mortal Kombat games that just came out recently, where Johnny Cage would make a movie reference just about every time he was as like part of the story, basically. So it's like, he's an actor? Can you tell he's an actor? Just in case you forget he's an actor, he's making another movie reference. That's what I felt like with this iteration of Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. That's what I felt like. No, it's not. Don't make it canon, Sandro. Go. No, stop it. Stop it.
What?
Bad boy. He's like,
what?
Steph bailed on Mara. It's canon. It's canon, Chad. Betrayal. So I was like, stop it, Sandro. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not a redhead. The lighting makes it look red. I gotta maybe
it does
go back.
Look red.
Yeah, I gotta go back to the hairdresser because I don't know, for some reason it's like it's not showing up as purple as it used to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the purple washes out pretty quickly.
Yeah. So
when you So because I've actually dyed my hair, I've had highlights, like purple highlights in my hair. So you can only wash it like 2 times a week because it washes out so quickly. And you have to use a special type of shampoo.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get maybe at some point, like maybe next month after I get my next stipend, to go back and say, kind of like, just to kind of redo it a little bit so it does show up as purple, because that's what it was. Basically, see if she can do it, like work her magic again. So
it looks red or like auburn.
Yeah.
Like a very light brown.
So it's not bad.
It looks like my skin color.
Yeah. What?
It looks like lean.
I can't this way.
Is it like my skin color?
So technically it should be purple.
You have me on your head.
So
Steph, what's in your drink? Oranges? No, they're lemons.
Cool Gamer, hello. Yeah, it's like the the iconic scene. Yeah, I think it's like someone needs to take the quartering and put him in that scene where he's asking like, what are the oranges for? So yeah, I would not be surprised if the quartering got my ex account suspended. Oh my god, would not be surprised. I don't know how it's breaking rules. I don't know. I'm guessing it kind of flagged my original email because it looks like I'm evasion ban, like the evasion ban kind of a thing. But I wasn't banned because of anything I did. My account was suspended because I was hacked. So it's like it shouldn't be evasion ban at that point. It's more or less like, hey, I'm creating a new account. This is my email. So let's see. Maybe he's trying to get me for ban evasion. Who knows? I was there, Gandalf. So oh my god, X knows that in that GIF between like and victory where there's dots, it's the N word. Matt, good to see you. Marabot emote. I think I gotta look and see if I need any more members because you have to have a certain number of members for emotes. And I actually have to go back and look and see how many members I have and how many I would need for a new emote, shall we say. DS Eagles, hello. Yeah, they don't tell you what rule you broke. They just say you broke X rules, and then they just suspend you. It's like ever since Elon took over, tiny fixes, but broken shit, mostly. So Smallville man, hello. He was like, we saw him lose his mind in real time, pretty much. So, well, thank you, Matt. I'll let my mom know because I'm not a mama. So, unless you count a mama to my dog. So,
My doggos.
My doggo. My beautiful doggo.
I gave my dogs. Okay, my dogs never do this. I gave them these new jerky type treats.
Mm-hmm.
And Harley took his and he sat on top of the couch cushion. So he was at the top of the couch. And I walked over there and I was giving him kisses. And out of nowhere, he was just he got mad because he was guarding his little meat stick. And I was like, sir, don't act tough. You're not tough. You're in a t-shirt. Okay?
You're the size of a furry football. Not.
You are wearing a t-shirt. You are not tough. It was so that was the first time that he's ever done that. I'm trying to think back to see if he's maybe done that. Maybe when he was younger, but yeah, as an adult dog, he rarely food guards at all like that. I was surprised that he did that. But yeah, I was really you were wearing a t-shirt. You're not tough.
$5 super chat from Phil's cousin. Thank you. Are we just going to skim right on past Steph seeing a movie Mara asked her about? 7? Are we going to kind of gloss over the fact that
I've actually seen that movie.
But thank you for the $5 super chat.
Scared me.
Let's see. I'm trying to say hello to everyone. Aldo, good to see you. Scorched Earth. Can't. We're not going to miss the Chrissy drama. We are planning on. Don't say anything, chat. Stream sniping.
Maybe. Perhaps
we'll see what time we have. Basically, we'll see what it goes. Basically, we're not gonna watch it entirely, but we might see a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah, I know it's starting.
So,
good evening. What's up, Jamie, the late fan?
It was renamed Elon Prime and suspended. Yeah. What's the newest scoop? Well, we're gonna go into some shit. Good to see you. See if Rings of Power Fan 1 is available.
You know what?
Okay, you know what, Dan? Just for that comment, I'm going to call you out. Steph, you love Project Hail Mary, right? And you love Rocky, okay? You know I like the movie too. I like Rocky. This dude right here said in Lethal's chat, and I quote, that Rocky was worse than Jar Jar Binks. I'm throwing you under the bus, Stan. For that comment, I'm throwing you under the bus. He said it was
What?
worse than Jar Jar Binks. And I was like, whoa, that's harsh.
No, there is no way that he is worse than Jar Jar Binks. No, I will not have this Rocky slander. Okay, there is no Rocky slander. 100 times worse. No. He is not. He is a precious alien rock, okay, with feeling, emotion. I mean, that he is so much better than Jar Jar Binks. At the very least, you can actually stand to listen to this one.
Yeah, I can stand to listen to him. I don't want to punt him like I do Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Or Jar Jar, like Misa. No,
it's an alien. It's not going to understand human idioms or anything like that. That's why it says, it says statement or question. Basically, he's not understanding certain things.
Oh my gosh, Misa proposed. Misa in the way, like
I'm gonna take away your shield.
Like sticking out his tongue and stuff. There's a reason Rocky understands like human language, and he's a computer program voice. That's why he sounds that way.
Yeah,
he's
because his language is like sounds, so it's like they had to take the sounds and turn it into a language that we could understand.
How dare
I will take away your shield. I saw your comment. I will take away your shield.
How dare.
So I was born in Twitter jail, molded by it.
That's true. You're always in Twitter jail.
Yeah. You know what? I created my bio. I put my profile bio in, but I should say 5-time Twitter felon because I think that would have been my 5th time suspended, put into Twitter jail. I think it's my 5th time. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen people drop the word, fag in posts, and this posts are still up.
So, you can't say that on YouTube. Oh my god!
One time, and I'm talking about a British cigarette in those posts. By the way, YouTube, that's what they say in British slang. But I've seen them drop words like that, and that's and the posts are still up. So, let's see. Yeah, Elon is full of shit. I was on an Instagram post, and it was worst interactions with celebrities, and apparently he's a monumental royal pain in the ass to work for, according to the one post I read. So I'm not surprised given what I've seen. So let's see. If I miss anyone, I do apologize. Why am I not seeing Stig's original post? I know he said something about how the quartering was called it years ago with the quartering, but I'm not seeing it. So, well, there's this. Hello, Stig. But I'm still going to take away your shield. Darrell, hello. Let's see. So I'll give my opinion about Mortal Kombat 2 in just a little bit. I don't know how I get in these predicaments. Half the time I'm not even trying. I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to go down in flames, I want to be trying to do it. But for some fucking reason, I don't even know what rules I'm breaking. Yeah, so I had to basically create a new account. So, Phil, what is up? Well, like I said, I think it's the 5th time I've been put in Twitter jail. I want to say it's the 5th time. That is the best part. The one positive I can say for Mortal Kombat 2 is what happened to Cole Young. That's it. I'm going to say it's the one positive I can say about Mortal Kombat 2. It's what happened to Cole. But I have a question about a fight, or it's those who are more into the Mortal Kombat lore than I am can maybe explain it to me. Hello, Keely. If I'm missing, like, I'm probably saying hello to people that I've always said hello to, but I can't remember. Trying to get through everyone. That's what she said. Talk Lego Batman. I am going to be, getting that game, so I do want to play that game. Let's see. Haven't seen Project Hail Mary. I'm going to say I like it, but you make your own opinion. You see it and you form your own opinion. All right. I've generally avoided. I don't like it when people say to me or whatever, say to other people, it's like, oh, you'll like it. Oh, you'll like this, or you'll like that, or whatever. You don't know. You think you know the person, but you don't know. All right. So what I say is, I liked it. You watch it. That's what I say. That's what I say. I don't tell people unless I really, really know the person and I know his or her taste. I don't say that. I say I liked it. You watch it. So, Cole is non-canonical. Like, he was literally created for the first movie. No one gives a shit about Cole. Make Dan a mod. Let's just make him a mod and then just remove his French like right away. So, DS Eagles likes both Rocky and Jar Jar. Well, that's each their own. Okay, I'm just gonna Abomination. Hello, British pork meatballs. Yeah. Let's see. Don't you dare do anything to the dog in D&D. This is on stream, and I can clip this and post it. That this is what you threatened, and if you do it in D&D, I will put it out there.
You can't take it out. Don't take it out on me.
No, and I don't that, and not any animals. I swear to fucking God, Stig. I will dip the D&D group with the quickness if you do that. Out of spite. If you seriously do that out of spite, I will dip the group with the quickness. Like, you do not threaten animals in my presence. I know you're not serious, but at the same time, I don't take that lightly. So, I know you said it, but for some reason the message wasn't showing up. Okay, this is libel. Right here, this is libel. Dan. Anyway. Okay, so if I miss anyone again, I do apologize. All right, let's talk. Let's just get this out of the way. Mortal Kombat 2. Now I know we had our own Mortal Kombat when it came to the first one, because I thought it was shit. I still think it's shit. You liked it. All right. What did you think of the sequel?
I liked it. I had so much fun.
I was bored out of my fucking mind. I was bored out of my... You go ahead, but I was bored out of my fucking mind. Anyway. But let me, what did you like about it? Because I love you, stuff, but I don't profess to know much, a lot about Mortal Kombat lore, but you are a normie compared to me. So, what did you like about it?
Yeah. I played some of the Mortal Kombat games, so I know some of the characters. I don't know any of the lore, though. Because usually when I play those games, I don't do the story mode, I just do fight mode.
Mm-hmm.
I just go 1-on-1, 1v1. I had a lot of fun with it. I did. I had so much fun with it. At first, I was like, okay, the guy that played Johnny Cage,
He was too old for that character.
Yeah.
I like Carl Urban, but he's too old.
What is his name? I can't remember his name.
Carl Urban. The actor's name is Carl Urban. He's too old for Johnny Cage.
I love Carl Urban. I absolutely love Carl Urban. I don't know. I didn't feel like he fit into it, but at the same time, with the way that they went about doing Johnny Cage, with him being sort of like an actor in the past, and now he goes to cons, and he was really big back then. He had black belts, and he's that was kind of cool. In that case, in that respect, he was fine being cast in that role. So
Yeah.
I had to look at it like
in that
that.
regard, yeah, but
He's
at the
not
same
a
time,
fresh
it's like
actor. He's not
they
a new
went
actor. He's not
the-
a young actor. I don't want to say like he's a washed-up actor, but
Well, he
he's
kind of is. He kind of is because
Yeah.
like they show the scene where he's sitting at the table at the convention and like no one's coming to his table. Like yeah, like one guy came up to him later when he was at the bar, but that's it. Otherwise, at the convention, no one was asking for his autograph. Like he's pretty much like showing that he's washed up.
Yeah. But so anyways, in that respect, then I think he's fine. Carl Urban was fine being cast. I didn't like oh my gosh, what is his character? Get over here. What is it?
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Thank you. Scorpion. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Why
God.
did
I just blacked out there for a second. Scorpion.
And in my mind I was thinking Scorpion. No, in my mind I was thinking Scorpion, but I wanted to say Sub-Zero. And I was like, that's not Sub-Zero. It's Scorpion. Okay. Yeah, Scorpion. I didn't like who played Scorpion.
Oh my, no. This is like, you stop right there. You do not dare insult Haruki Sanada like that. You do not dare insult Haruki Sanada. He was the best part of the first movie, and he got the shaft again in the second one.
That's why I didn't like him. I was like, okay. It was so short. I was like, come on. I wanted Scorpion, Sub-Zero, to have as a prominent role as Katana did, but no.
Well, Katana should not have had a prominent role. She's not a main. The prominent role should have been Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage. They are pretty much the holy trinity of Mortal Kombat characters. I need to ask this. Was that Noob Saibot in the fight, when they were in the Nether Realm, and you have Bihan, aka Sub-Zero, fighting? Well, you're not gonna know. I'm not asking you. I'm asking the chat.
Oh.
I was watching this movie. It wasn't the best quality, but I was like, is that Noob Saibot? Okay, I was right.
Yes.
I was like, I'm not. Nora, Steph, I love you. I'm not asking you.
I should just leave.
Like for the NetherRealm fight, basically, I saw the other character come in, but the quality was not the best. So it's like I didn't want to say if it was Noob Saibot or not. All right, so it was Noob. Okay. All right. But he was wasted. Noob Saibot was wasted. Sub-Zero was wasted. Scorpion was wasted because it was not just over an hour in, Trey. I clocked it basically. The movie was nearly done when they finally brought Scorpion in.
Yeah.
The movie was nearly done when they finally brought Scorpion. And why did they bring Scorpion in? Well, you're going into the NetherRealm, so you need a tour guide.
Yeah, that's why he's in.
That's it. Nothing to do with like anything with Sub-Zero or the plot in general. No, like
they show that they have a history that Sub-Zero killed his wife and child.
Yeah, that's from the first movie, so it's not like
I
it's
know,
like a
but
continuation.
still,
But it's not saying like there's a continuation of anything tying Scorpion to the plot. Basically, it's more or less like, hey, you remember this happened in the first movie, so that's it. Basically, so we're just gonna bring him in to fight Sub-Zero again to kind of be a tour guide in the NetherRealm, and that's it. Pretty much, that's it. That's all the reason why they brought him in. No, nothing concrete outside of that. It's like why they brought him in. So I'm like, why did you bring him in the first place? Why did you even bring Sub-Zero back? And then the only positive I can say to this movie, really, was that Cole bit the dust. There was speculation that Cole would become Noob Saibot. I remember like speculation prior to the movie being released that Cole would become Noob Saibot because of I guess something in the trailer. But no, he bit the dust. He bit the dust. That's the positive. Because his power, which I hate the powers. Because Kano, have you seen the original Mortal Kombat movie stuff from 1995? Okay, I'm going to show you Kano from that movie, okay? All right. Yep. If I can get the year right. See if I can get a good picture of him. All right. Kano does not shoot lasers out of one eye like fucking Superman or Homelander. All right, this is what Kano is supposed to look like. This is why as objectively bad as the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie is, which I subjectively love, by the way, it gets at least Kano right in this regard. Look at his face. All right.
Oh.
See that? It's a cybernetic piece. That's why he's able to shoot the laser. It's not, hey, I'm going to develop a power, get pissed off at a bitch, and then just shoot a laser out of my eye. It doesn't happen that way. Jax does not grow arms like a chameleon, metal arms like a chameleon. No, they're given to him. He loses his arms, and they're basically implanted onto him, basically. So it's not like he grew the arms, like in the first movie, which is what happened. What was the point of bringing Kung Lao back? I don't know. I couldn't figure out what the point of bringing Kung Lao back was. Sonya has wrist guns. At least those aren't innate to her body, so it's like guns, but still ridiculous. What was it? Raiden was better in this movie, but not by much. He wasn't at least a complete jerk. Shang Tsung I still had no presence. Rest in peace, the original actor who played Shang Tsung, Carl. How do you pronounce his last name? He was a better Shang Tsung. And Jade. Oh, don't get me started on that woman. What did you think of Jade? Tagawa, thank you. I couldn't remember how to pronounce his last name. Terry Tagawa. Rest in peace, Terry Tagawa.
You know what? I went into it not thinking about it as this is a serious movie. It's a Mortal Kombat movie.
See, the thing is, it shouldn't be serious. It really should not be that serious. I'm not saying there shouldn't be anything serious about it, but I think it's taking it way too seriously.
I don't even think it was way too serious. I went into it wanting. I was like, you know what? I want to see a bunch of fatalities. I want to see blood. I want to see gore. I want to see all the crazy ripping out of spines and shit like that you get in the video game. And I mean, there wasn't a lot of that, but there was some really good fatalities, and I didn't mind the story. I didn't mind the story at all. I liked the characters. I liked their, I liked how they were portrayed. I liked their outfits. I liked everything. I was like, this is a good Mortal Kombat. There was a lot of action. I had so much fun with it. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. I wasn't bored. I wasn't bored.
It was mid at best.
I wasn't bored. I'm not saying that it was super fantastic. 10 out of 10.
No, I'm saying, but I think you liked it way more than I did. Because like I said, I was bored. I actually was doing my discussion post for class while I was watching this movie. So I was basically able to turn my attention away from watching Mortal Kombat 2 to talking about the musculoskeletal system in the human body.
I went to the movie theater to watch it.
And I wasn't paying money for this shit.
Yeah, so I went to the movie theater. I don't know if it was because there are times when I'll watch something at home and I'm like, it wasn't very good, but I'm also doing 3 other things, not really paying attention to it because I'm watching it at home. But this one I went and I was like, oh, this is actually fun. It's fun. I had fun with it.
Yeah, both movies should have focused on Liu Kang more. Liu Kang should have been the focus, and he was sidelined again in the second movie for Katana.
He was. I wanted him to be a bigger deal, but he wasn't. So, I mean, for what it was, I thought it was good. I liked it.
But yeah, so I'm with Trey. I give it a 5 out of 10 at most, probably a little bit less, just because Scorpion got the shaft. There was no point for Sub-Zero or Noob Saibot to really be there. Shao Kahn got his ass handed to him roughly by Katana. Should not have been a Katana versus Shao Kahn fight. Should have been a Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn fight. Bald Jade was boring as fuck. Jade should have hair.
She wasn't very good.
Yeah, Jade should have hair. So basically, they made her look like an airbender in this movie.
Yeah,
and that
she wasn't very good.
That was the actress's personal choice. Basically, they allowed the actress to say, "Hey, I have my hair short. Can I play the character like this?" And the studio was like, "Yeah, go ahead." She was probably, I would say, the worst part was any scene she was in. Kung Lao coming back just to have a fight again between him and Liu Kang, which ultimately doesn't amount to anything, really. Liu Kang says, I'm going to bring you back, but not now. Okay, then what was then? All right. I'm like, okay. Cole, dying, that was good because I don't like his character. He's non-canonical. He shouldn't even be there. Sindel. Who did Sindel fight? That's how much I wasn't paying. Like, which one did Sindel fight? Because Cole lost. Oh, it was Sonya. Sonya fought Sindel. So again, it's like basically they have these characters in there just to have the characters, basically. So they showed Sindel pre-Sindel, basically, with like, Katana's background. So they showed her that. Then they showed her again when she's essentially fighting Sonya. And that's it. So basically, like, it's again, like they're showing these characters without really giving us a good story. Like, why should I care? Like, why should I care that Sonya won? Because I don't really care about the character. They haven't given me reason to care about Sonya. Shao Kahn, again, probably the best part of him was maybe the mask, and I'm saying that very loosely because again, it's like it's like he's supposed to have presence, and slightly did, but at the same time, it's like again pushing him to the side because we're gonna like put the focus on Katana because Katana's all about being like not double agent, but basically like like the agent for Raiden. And Kano isn't a good guy. So him like turning good, I was like, no, like I would have believed him turning good and then backstabbing the good guys again would have been kind of cringe, but at least would have made sense to his character because he's not supposed to be a good guy. Like I don't know why they made him. He's not even an anti-hero. So I like why they even did that with that character. I have no idea. Right, and again, Sub-Zero, pointless to bring him back. It was more like, hey, let's bring him back because because it's Sub-Zero, so let's bring him back to life. And because Sub-Zero came back to life, it's like, well, let's have Scorpion because that's the way it felt like the plot progressed. It's like, well, this character's back, so we're gonna need to bring in this character. Not that it naturally progressed, it's for the plot. And the amulet, I'm like, well, that was pretty easy. So, because basically once it's destroyed, Shao Kahn could be defeated, which is pretty, So, like I said, Steph liked it more than me. We're not gonna have like Mortal Kombat of our own, but basically at the same time, it's like for me to say it was better than the first one is. I'm gonna preface this with like, well, because that bar, in my opinion, was so fucking low. Even Satan was looking down at it, going, "Damn." That's how low the bar was for me going into this movie. So the fact that it bumped up in a little bit, that I was hoping that's the only direction it would go. But still, I'm still like nothing about this. The plot was like convenience, 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 convenience. No real proper story progression, in my opinion. So that's what took me out of the movie, and I was able to focus on other things because it's like, okay, well, I know these characters are going to do this, like going to do this because it would be a convenient thing to do, and that's what happened. And like, man, it moved way too fast. There's like, yeah, like I'm saying they're adding these characters with no build up to them. So basically, they threw Noob Saibot into that fight, and unless you knew that it was Noob Saibot, and I had a hard time of telling because I was kind of half watching the fight, and like I'm saying, and it wasn't good quality, so I'm like, is that Noob? I at least knew enough to know that was Noob Saibot, or at least that he looked like him. But why was he there? There was no build up to his introduction at all. No real actual explanation as to why his character is important. Nothing. Even visually, in visual explanation as why his character is important. He just shows up. So it just seemed like, again, member berries and convenience in the plot. 1995. As far as live action movies, 1995 one still reigns supreme. And even that's not objectively good. Do not twist my words and like think that I'm saying that the 1995 version is like peak objective good entertainment. No, it has problems. It has problems. But subjectively, it at least entertains. It at least entertains you. Better Liu Kang, better Johnny Cage, better Sonya Blade, better Kano, better Shang Tsung. Katana's hit and miss. They have Reptile. Haven't seen Reptile yet. So yeah. Anyway, that's my opinion. So what would you rate? I'm just sorry. What would you rate it? Because I gave what I would rate it. What would you rate?
5.5.
5 out of 10.
5, like 6. Like, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. There's not a lot that, it was good. I had fun with it. It was fine. Would I rewatch it again? Yes. No. That's how much fun I had.
No,
I would totally watch it again. Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I know Reptile was killed in the first movie. I'm saying that we saw Reptile in the first movie, but we haven't seen him yet in 2 movies now. In 2 Mortal Kombat movies, we have not seen Reptile. We've seen Sub-Zero twice and Scorpion twice, but no Reptile, no Smoke or anything like that. And also, like, you know, somehow Johnny Cage, I don't know what was his powers coming out at the end when he had that green aura around him. Like, was that his powers coming out, or is it just like, you know, again, it makes no sense because like those aren't. It's not like they have powers. Oh yeah, another thing that I caught in this movie is that Raiden and Sonya come to get Johnny Cage for the tournament. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't that the fucking point of the tattoo in the first movie, which basically
I don't know. I'm
weeded out who would be in the tournament because they had the mark? Then what was the point of the tattoo? If all you do is walk up to some schmuck and go, "Hey, you're a good fighter. Come fight for Earth." I'm just saying, it basically did away with the tattoo thing because I'm like, if that was the case, then what was the point of having it in the first movie? If you could just walk up to some washed-up actor and say, "Hey, you used to be a good martial artist. Earthrealm needs you. I'm gonna shoot some lightning from here, all right, to prove to you that I'm not a cosplayer from Big Trouble in Little China," and have him walk through the lightning. I'm just saying. I'm saying that's what I know is about this movie. Again, well, I knew they were Johnny Cage was going to come in, but at the same time, again, that's them approaching Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage never noticed a tattoo appear on his body anywhere. He was just putting some shit in his trunk, and Raiden and Sonya walk up to him and go, "Yeah, we need you for this tournament. You could die. Have fun." I'm just saying. That's just what I noticed, basically. So I'm saying, but they don't explain it here. So it's like it just happens. So it's like it doesn't. Again, it's like basically it relies on so much shit of convenience. Like it kind of pushes the story to the side. Anyway. But a movie I can talk about that I would actually say that I would see again in theater, because I saw this movie in theaters, is The Sheep Detectives. Right? Now, I told Steph about it Saturday. You know, she has not been able to. Trey, if you could maybe work your little magic and send me a copy from Jack Sparrow. Yeah. I would appreciate it. For someone who shall, you know, I'm not going to name because I'm on stream now. If you can work your magic, appreciate it. But The Sheep Detectives, all right? The Sheep Detectives. I went in, no expectations for this movie. I only expecting maybe a lighthearted movie starring Hugh Jackman and so forth. Like, he's pretty much probably the name tied to this movie. And I walked in going, at least I'm going to be entertained. All right. That's what I thought. It's actually, I don't say a lot more deep, but a bit more deep than I expected with this movie. Because I'm thinking, hey, it's sheep solving a murder mystery, basically. So it's like, that's pretty much, in a nutshell, the premise. The murder mystery is their shepherd. Hugh Jackman plays a shepherd. So they're trying to solve what happened to him. All right.
Wait. Are you going to spoil it?
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just saying.
Because I really want to watch this movie.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like you can tell that from the trailer, basically. So basically, now the sheep are like going to solve the case.
Okay.
All right, because and this is from the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything, basically. All right, but what Hugh Jackman's character does every night is read the murder mysteries. All right, so basically, they've gotten kind of like because they can talk amongst themselves. They're able they take in stuff that they learn from these murder mysteries and apply it to trying to figure out what happens. All right. And I guess it's like actually a bit deeper than I thought it was going to be, because there are actually some moving parts in this film, and it actually kind of makes you think in some ways, because through the dialogue the sheep have, because each of the sheep has different personalities and so forth, and different characteristics. So you're following the sheep. They don't all think alike. And it kind of makes you think. And the movie makes you think during this process as they're going through. And the sheep also kind of grow in character. Because they, in a way, because they start out one way and kind of like progress as like the movie progresses, basically. It's a murder mystery. It's, as an adult, you could probably call it a mile away, because it is kind of supposed to be more of a murder mystery for children to be able to follow. So it's not too dark or anything like that. I will admit this, it made me tear up at times. There's a couple times I teared up because like it actually was moving. Like when I say moving, I mean like emotional. A lot more emotional than I thought this movie would be. All right. So if I would suggest a movie for people to see, if you are so inclined, and would be The Sheep Detectives. I'm just saying, don't pass it by. Don't write it off because it looks like a lighthearted movie with Hugh Jackman and sheep solving a murder, basically. I think it's worth the watch. I'm seeing the sheep jokes in the chat, so don't think I'm missing those. All right. I think it's worth the watch. And that would be a movie, if I had the chance or had the time, I would go see again. So that's what I would, if I'm going to see a movie, like it's movie in theaters, like, at least from this past week, it would be The Sheep Detectives. I'm glad I sailed the seas from Mortal Kombat 2. Is there anything else coming out this month?
Street Fighter.
Was it this month? Is it the end of this month?
So, right?
Is Street Fighter this month? I thought it was Obsession. I know is this week. I might sail the seas for that.
Oh, I don't know.
That's the movie where it's this guy makes a wish or something that this girl is like just so in love with him. Yeah, Bullet saying no Street Fighter is later this year. That's what I thought. It's later this year. I know He-Man should be coming out shortly. I don't think it's this month, but this should be coming out shortly.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm not saying that. I'm not even going to sail the seas for that. I do want to see He-Man. I kind of want to see the He-Man movie, and I might see that in theaters. And I do the Street Fighter movie. Now that looks stupid entertaining. You've seen the Street Fighter trailer, right? That movie to me looks stupid entertaining. Where it's like, you know what? Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't want to say, I don't want to equate it necessarily to the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, but I'm in the way where it's like, yeah, it's objectively not good, but fuck it, I'm entertained as hell. That's what that movie looks like. I'm hoping for that at least. Where it's like, yeah, the movie's not objectively good, but fuck it, I'm entertained. So, and as far as I don't know the actor's name. I can't think of his name, but the actor from Bullet Train, not Sonata, but the son. I'm like, okay, he could be a decent Ryu. I think he plays Ryu, and I'm like, okay, I think he could be a decent Ryu. We'll see.
The Backrooms. Backrooms is also coming. I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, that one. I was talking to, Trey was in the Discord, Gray was in the Discord, and Mr. T, and we were like, all I know is from what I watched you play. I have no idea the lore for those games because I think it's like a series of stories within like Escape the Backrooms where it's like different backrooms. So I have no idea what the lore is. So I'm not going in like thinking he's going to be good. I'm just like it's piqued my interest enough that I'm like, you know what? I'll try. So, but yeah, so Backrooms. Do you know the lore of that, or did you just just focus on the games? Because I guess I don't know anything about it. I've never played it.
Oh.
Hey, Justin. So you're looking forward to that. I'll watch it, but I won't understand anything that's happening. Pretty much. That's about the extent of it. Scary Movie 6. That looks like it could. I'm like fingers crossed that that's good. Scary Movie 6. It looks like it could be good. So Spider-Man. I haven't seen. I maybe watched a bit of the first Spider-Man. What's his name? Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Never watched the second or the third one. So I would be lost if I were to try to watch this one, the Spider-Man Rebirth. So no, I'm not planning on watching the Spider-Man movie. I would be completely lost. Let's see. So no, not the Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen really. Well, Spider-Man Noir, I'll check that out, but I'm still of the opinion it should have been black and white. Just like straight black and white, no option for black and white, just black and white. No color.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it in black and white, but I think that they like put it as for full color, for the people that don't want to watch it in black and white.
Well, those people are heathens.
I think it looks better.
It takes away from the character because, like, at least with the character from the Into the Spider-Verse movie, because when he came into Miles Morales' world, he was black and white. He was in the
he couldn't see the thing.
He couldn't see the colors on the Rubik's Cube.
On the Rubik's Cube, he couldn't see the colors on the Rubik's Cube.
So
but he knew the colors.
That's the humor where he's like, it's red, yellow, and Spider-Ham's like, no, because he's trying to guess the colors and he can't see the colors. So, but again, that's my opinion about Spider-Man Noir. I'm going to watch it. I'm not liking this in color. But we talked about Mortal Kombat 2. I do have some articles about it. Where it's like, here's the box office for it. Like I said, I did not see it, but now I don't know what it'll end up being, but as far as the 3-day total, where was it? Mortal Kombat 2 is currently vying for number 1 at the domestic box office during its opening weekend. So I think it earned. Was it in this article or? Oh, meanwhile, Mortal Kombat 2 is projected to land at number 1 with a 3-day gross of $40 million at the domestic box office by the end of its debut weekend. I'm of the opinion that even domestically, that's low. That's actually a poor start for this movie. And I don't know what the international numbers are going to be. Basically, well, it's projected that I think it needs to make like $200 to $240 million to break even. Basically, so it's got a ways to go, and I don't see it breaking even. I really don't see it breaking even. Was it in this article that said that, or? Yeah, so Mortal Kombat 2, 40 million. Like I said, that's low. For a granted, it's a sequel, but it's Mortal Kombat, and I would expect this number to have been the domestic numbers at the very least. at the very least, I would have expected, should have expected these numbers just for the domestic total alone. And then whatever the international numbers were. But the fact that it only is looking at 40 million for 3 days, not a good outing for, and and as always, basically from the first weekend to the second weekend, there's a drop. There's the inevitable second weekend drop, which is what I'm going to be looking at. Because again, that tells us what legs a movie will have.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the reverse is Project Hail Mary, basically. I think that had a drop first weekend to second weekend, but it had a steady influx of people going to see the movie, that it gave that movie a longer longevity in the theaters than I think the studio originally intended for it.
Well,
So
I mean, this is it's an I don't want to say it's like a niche movie, but I think if people like it, maybe word of mouth will help. But I don't know.
Well, from what I'm seeing, people are saying it's better than the first, but it's not good. So it's one of those where it's like there's no genuine positive word of mouth. When I say genuine positive word of mouth, I mean like I haven't seen anyone going, "You need to see this movie. Go see this movie in theaters." I've not seen anyone see it. I've seen people go, "Yeah, it's better than the first."
Oh,
But like,
I
not much better
had a
than
lot
the
of fun
first,
with
so-
it. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that's what I'm seeing. Where it's like I'm
It's,
not.
it's
seeing
not like
the,
it's not like one of those
the
films that
enthusiasm.
it's not like one of those films where I'll be like, oh my gosh, like it's a waste of money. Don't go see it. Like it's not something like that. It's something like, well, I mean, it's not something that you have to take very serious. If you want to go and watch a movie that'll sort of like, I don't know, scratch an itch or something, like you want to be entertained, then it's this one. I didn't find it boring.
So,
So
I personally think they took themselves
yeah.
way too seriously. Because there is a very serious element to it, because Earthrealm was in danger. So it's like, yeah, that's a serious element, but at the same time, it's like I think they took themselves way too seriously, and also because they added so many characters that they didn't know what to do with. So they basically just like got thrown in, then died, thrown in, then died, thrown in, then died. So it didn't have you didn't have a chance to breathe or even understand the importance of said characters. So why is Sindel important? All you can tell is that she's Katana's mom, pretty much. That's all you can tell from that. But there's more to her character. Shao Kahn, there's more to his character. He's just a bad guy, is all you see. Again, and I'm just saying, like, there's more to these characters that, it's basically, the story doesn't allow for you to actually get to know these characters because the plot is moving so fast.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
But anyway, I'm saying like that's the numbers basically. So it's 63 million worldwide, which should have been the domestic numbers at the very least, is not boding well for this movie. Now, if you choose to see it, I'm not telling people what to do with their money. I don't care if you see the movie in theaters. If you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. This is my opinion about the movie. All right, just because I say I was bored out of my skull doesn't mean anyone else is going to be bored out of his or her skull. All right, so I'm just saying, form your own opinion and do what you will. I do the positive opinion I have for the Cheap Detectives does not mean, and me saying I think it's worth a watch does not mean I'm telling you to go see the movie in theaters. I'm telling you I think it's worth it. You decide what to do. All right, basically. So, but that is a movie that I would watch again. Now, chances are I won't see it in theaters again because of time and schedule and other movies coming out. But I think I'll watch a seized copy because I would want to watch the movie again. But that's it. So there was an article with the Jade actress, and we can bring up other topics that you have, Steph. But I wanted to show you this. Where was it? It's what the Jade actress and what she says. I think it's in this one here. All right. This Tati Gabrielle brought her childhood favorite video game character to life in Mortal Kombat 2.
Was it her character that she played?
Jade. That's her favorite Mortal Kombat character, and she did a poor job at it.
Yeah.
All right. It's like she plays Jade. All right. It's what she says, I think, down here, because this is an interview. There have been recent reports showing a decline in diversity in Hollywood. As a biracial woman working in the industry, how important is it for you to bring representation for both your Korean and Black cultures to the screen?
Say what?
So, this question here, there have been recent reports showing a decline in diversity in Hollywood. As a biracial woman working in the industry, how important is it to you to bring representation for both your Korean and Black culture to the screen
Oh God.
for what I believe is a Japanese character?
So she's playing a Japanese character.
I believe Jade is like, Japanese. She's not like she's entirely Asian. She's not Black or Korean or anything like that. I think, but I'm saying it's like they asked that, like, well, how important was that to bring that representation to a fictional character, that she doesn't even at all look like.
Well, she's not Japanese.
All right, so how important was that?
She's not Japanese. She's Adenian.
Yeah.
So as long as she has dark skin, green eyes, and looks like a blend of Middle Eastern, North African, and Asian, then
yeah,
that's what it says.
So,
in Mortal Kombat 2, Jade is Cuban. Oh, okay. I guess it's different.
It's different, but at the same time, it's like you're taking like her actual. So, like,
this is just talking about like representation.
The actress,
okay, look where I am.
Yeah, what she is, and how important. And then this is what stuck out to me. This part of the interview right here. This is her response. Continued response to the question. Not having more. Oh, fuck this goddamn site. Not having more. What the hell is going on? I just want to highlight this goddamn section.
Relax.
What is going on with this site? It's doing this. I go to highlight and it jumps up to there.
Don't highlight it then.
Well, I want to show this because here, so it stands out. Not having more diverse cast and crews isn't just stupid. It's actually a detriment to society.
Oh my God.
With everything that's happening in our country and our world right now, the high levels of hate and division, the lack of diversity in our medium, arguably the most consumed artistic medium at this time, is not only careless, but potentially a huge threat to our humanity and species as a whole. Motherfucker, we have more diverse cast. We can bring world peace. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
We could bring world peace if we just had more diversity in Hollywood.
Yeah. Diversity in Hollywood equals world peace. Get out of here.
That's what stuck out to me in that. I was like, wait a minute. Did you
we don't
just
need
say
your
we
don't need your morality in this. Like you're it's wrong. It's wrong because your morality is why society is the way it is. It's wrong.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. When she said that it's like, a huge threat to our humanity and species as a whole, I think me watching an all-white casted film is not going to do shit to humanity. So, but anyway, is there any article you wanted to bring up? Because a lot of like what I had was like, like Mortal Kombat 2 related, it's a bit. So.
Yes. Well, first off, let me go to my bookmarks really quickly. We saw Rachel Zegler. On the red carpet at the Met Gala.
I walked with you once upon a tree.
Inspired by the execution of Lady Jane, right? This poor victim. And then this the way she is on here. Oh my God. Look at her now. Look at her.
She's fine, guys.
She said, "Thank you, baby." She said, "Thank you, baby." Look at her. Look at her. Thank you, baby. What is that? Now listen. The Met Gala from
Wow.
yeah, I know. The
That's
the
all I can say to
ego,
that. It's like, wow.
narcissism. Oh my goodness, it's
Yeah.
just front and center right here. But the Met Gala, from what I understand, is where a lot of business deals get done. If Hollywood isn't done with you, if society isn't done with you, you're invited to the Met Gala by Anna Wintour. It's where a lot of business deals get done. It's the reason that Blake Lively showed up immediately after she settled with Justin Baldoni. Like, you want to be seen at the Met Gala because it is pretty much like, this is who we're pushing in the next year. So clearly they're not done with Rachel Zegler. They really think that, she has potential and she's just a victim of all of this stuff that's been happening to her. Right. And so like that's how people view the Met Gala. It's where business deals get done, which is why they don't allow phones. They don't allow pictures. They don't allow anything to be done when they go inside for like the dinners and the presentations and all of that stuff. You're not allowed to have your phone in there. You get in trouble, you'll get kicked out, you'll never get invited back. Everything is very strategic at the Met Gala, down to like where people are sitting at their tables and who they're having dinner with. It's very strategic. A lot of people hate the Met Gala. I personally don't like it. It's where the rich go to get richer. Like that's pretty much what the Met Gala is. And I was surprised because last year I keep saying Rachel Geller. What the fuck?
Last year, it's not Friends. It's not Friends.
I know. Last year she didn't go to the Met Gala. I believe she said that she had an invitation, but she didn't go. She did go like the first year that she was. I believe she went she went 1 year to the Met Gala. Didn't go last year because of all of the stuff that was happening. And now you see her back at the Met Gala. I'm like, oh my gosh, like they really aren't done. They're going to continue to push her. And then this article came out. The most controversial actor in Hollywood keeps proving audiences wrong. I mean, it was a blowing smoke, like just pushing Rachel Zegler. Hollywood has had a long history of elevating personalities in movies thanks to its star-making machine. And with one especially great star, personal tensions have caused some notable controversy. The modern age has helped craft closer relationships with actors than ever before, with even social media followers playing into casting decisions. This also has a surprisingly dark side, right? Rachel Zegler won this year's Lawrence Olivier Award for Best
Olivier.
Actor. Huh?
It's pronounced Olivier.
Olivier, whatever. I don't know. Lawrence
Olivier. I know the actor. I know the actor.
Oh my gosh, Olivier. Yeah.
Olivier.
I was like, whatever. Oh, Lawrence Olivier. Yeah. For Best Actress. And it says Rachel Zegler. This line right here is crazy. Rachel Zegler is one of the best actors in Hollywood. And it's about time audience began giving her the attention she deserves. Golden Fox is blasphemy. Sorry.
Yeah, blasphemy.
Sorry. A massive testament to this occurred last week when the 24-year-old won the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actress in a Musical after playing Evita. So, and then she sang during that performance too. It says Rachel Zegler's Snow White may not have succeeded, but it's clear that she can do much better. Unfortunately, despite her incredible talent, it looks as though the projects she has appeared in have mostly been the wrong choices. See, that's just it. It's the wrong choice. It's not that she's a bad actress. It's not that she's a bad person. These are just bad roles for her. She's just been put in the wrong pieces. These movies haven't really made any money, but it's not her fault. These are just bad choices. Okay. From Shazam! Fury of the Gods to Y2K, it's understandable that audiences don't understand her potential star power. Like, I honestly can't believe this fucking article.
Us plebes are just stupid. Like, we don't understand her star power.
Audiences just don't understand. Listen, this is a girl with potential. Yeah, she told half of America, that you should never know peace. Yeah, she's incredibly insufferable when it comes to her politics. Yeah, she's a super huge narcissist who looks down on people and thinks she's better than everyone. But you don't understand. You don't understand. You just don't. She has potential, okay? She's a future star. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. Like, she is talented when it comes to singing, and I think that her award for Evita is deserved. She was great. She has an incredible singing voice, incredible potential, and I think that that's where it should be. That's where it should stay in Broadway because that's where she shines. Honestly, it seems like that is where she has the most fun, you know. Um is in Broadway shows, but she really wants to do movies. And she was cast, where is it? Hold on, let me find it. I forgot before I started this.
Mhm.
It was announced that she has been cast. Here it is. Lin-Manuel Miranda's Octet movie musical alongside Amanda Seyfried and get out of here. And Trammell Tillman. I don't know if that's how you say his name. But I mean, this makes sense, right? This makes sense because it's going to be a musical. So you cast musical talents. So her being cast in this, it's not a surprise. Amanda Seyfried, she did all of those Mamma Mia movies, and she can sing. She's a very talented singer. She's a very talented actress. So it makes sense that she's cast in this. But this is just like, once the Met Gala was over, I was like, they're going to be pushing Rachel Zegler. Like, seeing her at the Met Gala, I was like, look out, she's going to get pushed. I can't remember who I told, but yeah, they're going to push her. And sure enough, like 2 articles come out about Rachel Zegler, 1 being cast, and 2, you don't understand, she's a future star. She has potential. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. Everything else she's been in, that's just the wrong choices for her. She has so much potential. You need to give her a chance, no matter how insufferable she may be. And like, sorry, I don't find her entertaining. I think that she's very talented when she's singing, and that's about where it stops. I don't think she's a very good actress, in my opinion. But I guess Hollywood still wants her. They still want to push her. So they're going to try to put her in movies again and see how it goes. I don't know. I just think that she's incredibly insufferable, and she always has been,
she is.
in my opinion. And her fans on Instagram, they said at the beginning of this article, where was it? They look at social media following when they cast people, and yeah, they do that. Casting directors look at their social media following as well. And this also has a surprisingly dark side. It does right now with Rachel Zegler, because her fan base that she has cultivated, spewing all of her ideology onto them, and all of her morality onto them, have kind of turned on her. She's had to limit replies, and she limited replies for a long time, especially during Snow White. I've noticed her opening them up again, and now they're limited again because she went to the Met Gala, and her audience is very mad that she went to the Met Gala, because it was called like what was it called? The Soros Gala or something like that. They didn't like that she went there. They did not like that she went there. They were even saying stuff like, if you truly cared about Palestine, you wouldn't have gone to the Met Gala. But if she wants to be a part of Hollywood, like, that's where deals get done. So she wants to further her career. Clearly, she is choosing herself over anything that she believes in.
Well, then also, like, begs the question: does she actually genuinely believe in them? And I would say no. She just says, I think, like, to an extent, she does, but at the same time, she cultivates that image to gain followers. Basically, that's it. Because for her, it's all about making it in Hollywood.
Yes, absolutely. I pulled a few, not a lot, but a few of the tweets. There it is. I love you, but Bezos, not Soros, Bezos. I love you, but Jeff Bezos supports and funds ICE. I thought you were one of the good ones. Did you say hi to Jeff and Lauren Bezos? So disappointing. You couldn't skip this event. Well, this is disappointing. I don't think Lucy Graybeard would have gone to the Jeff Bezos Hunger Games Gala. Leftists hate Jeff Bezos. They dislike him. They were calling it like the Bezos Gala. Everybody who went to that gala received backlash because he jumped in. I believe he jumped in right now, like this past gala. I think he jumped in as like a last minute chair or something like that. So, Yeah, people were like, "Oh hell no!" And I think that there were some stars who chose not to attend as well. This is not the statement you think it is. Damn, I was hoping you stay. I was hoping you'd stay on the good side. The Met Gala is so capital coded. Like that's something that people say every year about the Met Gala. Amazon gives support to ICE. Let them eat cake. I expected more from you. Why are we at the genocide gala? And a lot of people are saying like George, what, no, not George, I keep saying Jeff Bezos owns Amazon, which supports Israel or something like that. Like people are also connecting all of those dots, and so they're like, no, I can't believe you're there. Like they were really mad at her. The Met Gala isn't it? Sorry. Oh no, you went. You should have boycotted the Amazon Gala. You too, how disappointing. You don't actually support Palestine if you're going to the Bezos Gala. Don't claim to support causes you don't believe in.
Is this person new to Hollywood?
Right? We can't even stand Zegler anymore. Giving up on celebs. They're all the same. Bye. The irony, though, because she played Lucy in the Hunger Games. I love your work and talent and your strength to stick to your values. But this did disappoint me, especially given your solid moral compass. Like she has none. She doesn't have one. She only cares about herself and furthering her career. Not the genocide gala. So yeah, she received backlash from her audience because that's the audience that she cultivated based on her morality, based on what she believes in, based on what she spews out there to her crowd. They were like, you know what? She believes in the same things I believe. I'm going to follow her and support her. And then she goes to the Met Gala and she gets all of this hate. So yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. I'd be like, oh my God, she's full of shit. Shocker.
What do you know? What do you know?
Do I have a clip clip that I can use? Let's see. Let me just see if there's. I don't think I do. Well, here's this.
You make me sad.
And then there's this.
Boy, you might be legally retarded.
So. So yeah.
What else you got?
Let me see what else other clips I got that might. This is the Met Gala.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
Shut it!
I need to add more clips. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to add more clips that would be suitable for shit like this. I did have this clip for when we're called Yahtzees on X and things like that and everything when that happens.
Drop sie dead! Quiet! They're indoctrinating! Is they're all indoctrinated? No! Is they're all good little Nazis? No! Is they're all good little adults? No! Then we will all salute Feldwebel Schulz! About face! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil!
What is that?
That's Stalag 17. So basically whenever we're called that shit on Twitter, I think of that scene basically when they're poking fun of the Fuhrer and everything, and they all look like that. That's that. The movie is Stalag 17. So, but anyway, but those are at least the clips that I have that at least would be useful here. I do have other ones. So, here's one for Rachel Zegler.
But you one crazy ass bitch.
Anyway. So, thank you. Yeah. I love Stalag 17. So. Anyway, I think you had like one more thing,
Oh, do you want to talk about the upfronts?
like real fast, like so we hit the
Or
2 hour
like
mark, or do we want to
or
like stream
or
snipe?
or Tatiana Maslany.
Maybe Tatiana Maslany. That would probably be a bit more relevant to a Talk Nerdy stream.
Okay.
So, even though it's like I would rather not talk about her, I mean, we might as well.
Well,
yeah, we did a watch party of Stalag 17, so I showed my Discord Stalag 17.
The She-Hulk star, she says that any MCU crossover would need Jessica Gao to preserve the character's tone. Dude, She-Hulk was one of the worst MCU shows or MCU properties, like just not properties, but just anything. I am so distracted right now. I'm so sorry. She-Hulk is one of the worst things that I've ever seen, ever. And I went on Drunk 3PO when the show was going on. I went on Drunk 3PO's channel to talk about it. Like we would do weekly streams to talk about She-Hulk, and it was garbage. Every single episode, I wanted to die. It was so bad. But she was on Mike D'Angelo's podcast, and they asked her about She-Hulk. Like, are you going to come back? Whether or not she could work as in something as big as an Avengers story, or whether the character makes more sense on her own, like in her own corner of the internet in the universe. And she said, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it would be somebody like Jessica Gao to weave her into that world because she knows that character so deeply and loves her and gets her tone. But there is something about She-Hulk being the star of her own show. Remember, she said that line in the show, like, don't forget whose show this really is, bro. Being the star of her own show, that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Because of the direct address. She is our narrator. So I think it would be a really cool challenge to see her in some other context. But I do think the story of She-Hulk is in the singularness of it. Like she doesn't want, she's like, no, I don't want to be a part of the Avengers. I want my own show. I want all the focus to be on me. And also Jessica Gao has come back, even though Jessica Gao like ruined the character. It was totally horrible. She was even like, she even put herself into the show.
Oh, she wrote the series. She wrote the series.
She attacked the fans through the show. Okay. I mean, it was so bad. And to say that like she knows this character so deeply, loves her, and gets the tone of She-Hulk, if that was the tone of She-Hulk, she has absolutely no idea what she was doing or talking about.
So she was ultimately responsible for Daredevil doing the walk of shame?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, totally knows the characters.
Yeah, she would want her to come back. And I was just like, if that is it, no, let's not bring Jessica Gao into it. Let's leave her out of it. But I like that she's just like, you know, the singularness that like, I just want all eyes on me. I don't want to be a part of over there. And then she said, they asked her if she would come back. Like, she says, I don't know. I think people would be so mad at me being on their screen again.
Yeah, maybe Disney, because you called them out. I don't know. Maybe they won't want to work with you.
Well, yeah, Tatiana Maslany has called out what is his name? Disney owner. What is his name?
Was it Bob Iger or was
Bob Iger? She's called out Bob Iger like 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah,
and has gone against Disney like 2 or 3 times already. Yeah. So, like, does Disney even want to work with her? Or should they just recast the She-Hulk character? Yeah. The fact that she says like, what did she say? Being the star of her own show makes sense because of the direct address. She's our narrator, dude. If they can do it with Deadpool, and get it right and do it good, they can do it with She-Hulk. The problem is Jessica Gao. She's the showrunner. She didn't do it very well. So, like, if you have the right person in place, which obviously isn't Jessica Gao, because all she was interested in doing was attacking the fan base through this character, then maybe it could be done a lot better. But because she had Jessica, the fact that she wants Jessica Gao to come back with her, it's like, oh my god, that's my one stipulation is Jessica Gao.
Oh my god.
Then that's just wild because like she can't say that, I don't know, it can't be done, because it's Deadpool is proof of the fact that it can be done.
Yeah.
You can have her in an ensemble of people and it's, you know, and be direct with that, you know, look at the audience and talk to the audience, right? Like you can do that. Deadpool is proof that you can do that. But she's like, no, it has to be my own thing.
Yeah, no, it has to totally be about me. So can't be about anyone else.
Steph, how do you forget Bob Iger? I don't. My mind is in like 3 different places right now. It is in 3. I'm not even kidding. It is in 3 different places right now.
So it's like I think your chances are
Disney
slim.
Plus,
Yeah, I think your chances are slim. They'll want to work with you again. But yeah. So, oh my god.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about with Tatiana Maslany, because I saw this and I was like, no way. Are you kidding? Like we would have to bring back Jessica Gao. She just knows it so deeply. She loves her. She gets her tone. It's like, no, absolutely not. It was a failure for a reason. There's a reason that show failed. And then the fact that she says, like, I think people will be so mad at me for being on their screens again. It's not like Tatiana Maslany is, while she is insufferable, not as insufferable as just as Rachel Zegler, but while she is insufferable as a person and a little bit crazy, I think like, given given like the right script, like the right story, the right tone, the She-Hulk character is a character that people actually like. They enjoy She-Hulk. They like She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Do it correctly. You can still be in it. It's not you. Like, you can still be in it. Just do it the right way. And also, don't shit on the fans and laugh about it. With your girlies that are working on She-Hulk, don't go over there and laugh at it, because who do you need in order for this to be successful? Who do you need on your side in order for these projects to be receivable? You need the fans. You need fans of these properties. You need fans of She-Hulk to come out, watch it, and love it. Like that's who you need. So let's not shit on them and then laugh about it later.
No. Like, Hollywood never ceases to amaze me. Actors and actresses have like never been the bastions of intelligence in Hollywood, because they're paid to play pretend and read scripts. I'm not saying there are no smart actors and actresses in Hollywood, but for the most part, every time they open their mouths, it just proves what a fool each one is sometimes. So I'm like, not shocked. Like, I should be shocked, but I'm not, because it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's not known for any intelligence at this point.
Mara, did you see The Devil Wears Prada 2?
No. Might tell the C's for it, but I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, I've seen the first one. Yeah, so
did you like it?
I enjoyed it overall.
Yeah.
It's not my type of movie, but at the same time, that's why I remember we were talking about before The Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out. I was like, what are they going to do? Because Andy left. Like, Andy grew by the end of the movie and decided, it's like, I don't like, I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to walk away from this. So it's like, what reason did they have for her to come back?
They needed her to save, what is the, what's the magazine? Oh my God. What's the magazine? Runway. Yeah, Runway steps in it, and they need her help. So Andy went viral because her newspaper lost their jobs while she was winning an award. Like, she got the notice right before she won an award, as a reporter. And so when she was up there, she announced that, like, we all just got fired. We literally just got fired. She talked about like the preservation of newspapers and stuff like that, and reporting. And around that time, Runway had sort of stepped in it, and they went viral for a hit piece. Or it wasn't even a hit piece. It was just like they got caught using cheap labor.
Okay.
To manufacture some clothes. So they hired Andy back on to help them.
So basically clean their image, basically.
Yeah, they needed her to clean things up. But the first one was great. I loved the first one. It was so good. It was so good. Such a girly movie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I loved that movie. This one, it wasn't good. I was so disappointed in it. I was so disappointed in it.
All right.
But here, hold on. The salaries. Meryl Streep negotiated $12.5 million between all 3 of them. So she wanted to share like instead of her getting the biggest paycheck because she's the bigger name, the most award-winning actress, like, yeah, she didn't get the bigger payday. She wanted everybody to be equal and get equal pay. And also like equal what is it called? Equal
You mean, like royalties?
royalties, equal royalties as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn. I know that the movie even doing well? I don't know. I haven't looked, but it did well
Well,
opening
it's, I think
weekend.
holding the #1 spot, but at the same time, its only competition was Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, so it's doing relatively well. It's at #1. I think it had a great opening. But will it have like a good hold? Because when I went and saw it, I didn't like it. I talked to a bunch of girls like in the space who watched it. The ones that I'm on Valiant Renegades channel, those like I put in chat like, did y'all like it? Because I didn't like it. Is it just me? Like, what happened? Did I just not like get it? Like, but they didn't like it either. So rewatchability for this movie is going to be interesting because I didn't like it at all. Like Meryl Streep, you know how Meryl Streep's character, right?
Yeah, it's basically kind of like it's supposed to be Anna Wintour, basically.
Yeah, she's supposed to be Anna Wintour. It's based on Anna Wintour, and like one of her assistants like worked for her, and that's how she treated people. She left the job and she wrote that book. Like that was yeah, it's based off of Anna Wintour.
Thank you, Julie.
And like so that's based off of real experiences. This one and the screenplay, like this one is written by the same girl who wrote the screenplay for The Devil Wears Prada. Right? They pretty much brought everyone back. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like let's do it. I hope it's good. And it wasn't. It was so bad. Like it wasn't good at all. What was missing from The Devil Wears Prada is the devil. Like that's what was missing because Meryl Streep's character just wasn't good. It wasn't good. And so like it makes sense as to why she came out. I think it was like the week before this movie came out where she's like, well, you know, sometimes the villains like they need to be understood. You got that sympathetic villain. You need to understand them. Blah 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 blah. Because this one, like, she is not good at. I mean, she is character. This is shit. I want my character back. Where are you? Where is Miranda? Where the hell is Miranda? Like there's no devil in this movie. You know, The Devil Wears Prada was Miranda. Miranda was the devil. Like that. And she wore Prada. She treats her like she was getting shit done. You respected that character. This one was awful. Like, it was so freaking bad.
I mean, I remember in the first one, like she didn't even bother learning Andy's name initially, basically. Like she called her by the original assistant's name, basically.
Yeah, she called her Emily.
Her. So yeah, so like, you know, when she said called Emily and Emily Blunt's character is like, she means you. To Andy, basically, like, you know, it took a while for what's Meryl Streep's characters? What's her name? Her character's name?
Who?
The devil and the devil.
Miranda.
Like, Miranda, like, you know, Miranda. It took a while for her to even call Andy by her real name.
Yeah, you have to earn. You have to earn like her respect, right? And I like that, like the Andy character. Needed to take a lot of responsibility, accountability and you know, she needed to grow up. She needed to grow up. Like she was acting like a child. They confronted her like like she was acting and letting her know, like, you're acting like a child. You're lucky to be here. You need to act like you're lucky to be here and do the work, do the job. And then she started hustling. She grew up in that, right? She grew up in that movie. She went like from not caring, having those like, oh, I'm just doing this for the money. I'm just doing this for the paycheck, for the rent, blah, blah, blah. You know, having those childish notions to, this is actually could be a stepping stone to a great career. I need to take this a bit more seriously than I was initially, you know.
Well, and like that whole scene with the cerulean, basically, where Miranda takes her to task, where it's like, this is not just blue. This is this, and this is this, and you know, you need to appreciate this because you're in a position that most women would want to find themselves. And basically, if you don't want to be here, you know, I can just let you go, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So it's
like she was learning lessons. Miranda was taking, she was taking her to task. She was giving her teaching her those hard lessons. Like, I'm not going to respect you if you don't respect where you're working. You don't understand. Like when they say 1 million girls would kill for this job, we are not lying. This is a huge opportunity, a huge stepping stone, and you better start respecting that. And you know, they don't go easy on her, and I loved that about this movie. In this one, what happened? Like, what happened? I mean, it was so bad.
Yeah,
I
I don't
even,
know.
like, sort of skimmed through it a second time. Like, let me just skim through it a second time. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. Maybe, like, the way I look at movies now isn't how I looked at movies, before. So I skimmed through it a second time. I was like, "Yeah, it's just not good." And then I rewatched the first one, and I was like, "This is so much better. This one is so much better than the second one." I just don't understand why they did it like this. It's like there weren't any consequences for anybody. None. Nothing really happened in this movie, and there was no devil. So I mean, it was
Okay.
pretty bad. Everybody was on, like, the same playing field. Nothing happened to anybody. Everybody just, you know, you started off a little bit rough, and then everybody ended up as equal. It was so stupid. I hated it. I hated it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna bother. Like I said, I wasn't planning on watching it. If I were to watch it, would be like a seized copy at this point, because I wasn't planning on seeing it at all. Really, the only like, yeah. So, like, there aren't really too many movies that I'm really looking forward to from this point on. I'm more looking forward to the Lego Batman game that's coming out at the end of this month. That's what I'm more looking forward to, and like whatever movies I'm like planning on seeing in theater, it's more or less like, hey, this looks like it could be fun, not because the movie itself necessarily looks good. Like the He-Man movie, the Masters of the Universe movie, the Street Fighter movie. I think the last movie, other than Project Hail Mary, the last movie I saw in theaters that I was like, okay, I'm like fingers crossed, I'm hoping this is good, that I'll enjoy this, is like Hokum. So, but yeah, Godzilla Minus Zero. Where I'm saying, like, you know, as far as like, you know, number of movies coming out this year, like there really aren't too many that I'm genuinely anticipating, and those are like two that I can say offhand that I'm genuinely anticipating. Other ones are just like, yeah, they look like they could be fun. That's where Hollywood stands pretty much. Yeah, they look like it could be entertaining. That's pretty much it. Like Project Hail Mary, I wasn't anticipating that, and that surprised me. So yeah. On a Trey's point, what's her name? Where is it? What's her name? Michelle or Melissa? The actress from the Scream 5 movie, they got fired. Basically, she's basically been bad mouthing Scream 7. I haven't seen any article, but she's basically been talking shit about Scream 7. She's basically just been pissy that she was fired. So, yeah, Melissa Barrera. Yeah, like the love child of, oh my god, that shouldn't exist, pretty much. It makes absolutely no sense why she's even alive, because there was no way. So, what's Spielberg's new movie? I'm like, what's his new movie? You know, if Angel Studios hadn't like done like the shit that they did, I would say probably I'd be also like, you know, not anticipating, but at least possibly seeing that George Washington. Oh, Disclosure Day. That look okay. That looks like,
yeah.
That I'm going to see, just because it, like, there's you can't pin down the plot, which piques my interest. Basically.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying like they're preparing us. They're preparing us. They released the alien files or whatever, and now Disclosure Day. Ooh, it's all in preparation.
Yeah, so I'm saying like that movie, are coming. Yeah, that movie. Okay, I will be saying that because it has like, you know, really piqued my interest. Yeah, that does look good. Oh, speaking of Close Encounters, I was rewatching Project Hail Mary. And do you know the Close Encounters illusion in that movie, Steph? Have you seen? Okay, I'm going to preface it. Have you seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where the illusion was? I was like, I was going to kick out of that, where he does that tap, and it's the
and he's pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's pointing. He's like, "Oh, you're pointing. You're
Yeah.
not tapping. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Like, pretty much.
I was like, oh my god, I can so relate to that. Like, I'm just stupid.
Well, it's like basically where it's like I love like the faces like Ryan Gosling makes when he realizes like like what Rocky's trying to tell him, and he's like, "I'm stupid."
Yes, I feel. You know what? Every time I'm playing games with Disparu, like I feel. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
It's basically he's Rocky and you're Grace. Actually, when that comes to digital media and I can pull clips, I'm gonna get a clip from that just for you guys, basically, where it's like I'm gonna find a clip of like like Grace, like Rocky saying something and Grace going, "I'm stupid."
I'm stupid. Alien Files said cat girls have been coming to Earth.
Oh my god,
they did. No, they did.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying but I totally given the like the weirdness in the world, I totally believe it. I totally believe that cat girls are among us.
They call them like feline. What did they say? Feline features. They said they had feline features, something like that. And they were mostly female too. Like, they're mostly female.
Oh gee, how shocker. Anyway, but we're hitting the 2-hour mark or close to it, so we're gonna wrap it up here on that note, ladies and gentlemen. So like for this Mother's Day rendition of Talk Nerdy to Us, we talked about Mortal Kombat 2 and our thoughts about it. I'd say probably the better movie I watched this weekend was The Sheep Detectives, and I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm saying I did genuinely enjoy that movie. It's like not a complicated murder mystery at all, so it's like don't go in there expecting like you really have to think about who done it. It's more or less like so children can see it and follow along and see if they can figure out who done it, basically. Talked about Tatiana Maslany, talked about Rachel Zegler and all the stupidity pretty much of Hollywood, and that Devil Wears Prada 2 sucks. But there it is. So before I do my outro, Steph, let everybody know where they can find you and all that fun stuff.
Everywhere online at my nerdy home. That's where you can find me.
All right. Well, you can find me. Well, I'm now back on X. Thank you to Trey. Trey, and I think Soul, if you did it too as well, I appreciate it. But yeah, there's my new Twitter, basically, because once your old account is suspended for whatever reason, you can't get it back, basically. So I had to create a new Twitter. If you follow me, I appreciate it. I'm not on it as much as other people, but I do try to go on it on a fairly daily basis so I can stay on top of pop culture news, particularly for this stream and so forth. But my schedule does not allow me to be on that often because of schooling and other things happening in my life. However, this week, no streams Monday or Tuesday because I do have my live lectures. I'm now in the medical terminology phase of the program as well as the anatomy and physiology phase, basically. So I really have to focus on the assignments and discussion posts. Wednesday will be the top 10 stream. I think that's top 10 2010 movies, but do not quote me on that. But if you follow me on X, look for the post for that when I will let you know when that's for that stream, which will be at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Thursday will be a reading stream, and that is chapter 3 of Agatha Christie's Evil Under the Sun. I'll be returning to that. The crime happens in chapter 4, if I remember correctly. And so from chapter 5 on, if you're in my Discord, I will be posting each suspect's account, so that way you can follow along and see if you can figure out who done it and how the crime occurred. So, join my Discord if you so choose to hang out, as well as to solve the mystery that is Evil Under the Sun. And then my plan is to stream both Friday and Saturday back to Borderlands 2 this weekend. I'm going to see how far I get, because I was ready to rage quit during this one section. I was this close to rage quitting Borderlands 2 when I was trying to rescue Roland, but I got through it. I'm going to try to do some side missions offline to get XP, and then back to streaming it Friday evening and hopefully Saturday afternoon, but we'll see. Saturdays is always an iffy one, but Friday evening definitely. And then I might do a watch party Saturday evening on my Discord. I'll figure it out. I showed We Summon the Darkness and Sorority Row last time. I might show a movie called Invasive. That was an interesting movie to watch. It's a Tubi original, or something like that. So we'll see. So I might do a watch party Saturday evening. Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you all next week on her channel. So remind her in her chats. I'll remind her in DMs. And we will see you all then. Take care. Stay safe and peace.
Bye.
Look at her blowhole. She has a fucking blowhole. What
she's
is that?
She's a glory hole in her head.
I can't do anything until the actual police get there.
So I'm like, what are you? Even I was like, what are you? So stupid. If you're a bigot, if you don't find this appealing.
Oh man, then I'm a fucking bigot. I'm 100% because this is disgusting.
Right here, proud bigot, right here.
I need to calm down. I think.
Okay, I'm entertaining the chat.
I enjoy King Shark. I found it cute and adorable.
Which are words you shouldn't be associating with King Shark. I'm sorry. I'm like literally messaging.
Oh. It lasted a little bit long. This stream went on a little too long for Mara's internet. I don't care now. Oh my god, what is this? What happened? I've taken over somebody's studio. And you know what? I'm a little upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all.
All right, well, I'm a little upset, but I'm not upset. I'm
not upset.
You rampant slag.
He listens to metal.
Oh, I really insulted him.
Yeah, you did that.
Fantastic Beast rhymes. Fantastic. Jesus, fuck. I can't talk right now. What do you think they do at the Ministry of Magic?
I'm just saying, you're saying it's been a perfect system for 1,000 years.
It hasn't been a perfect system. That's why I'm telling you they have departments in place for anything that were to happen. There's like this place that's like a drive-through daiquiri place. I drove through it.
When she says drove through it, she means the actual drive-through, not the building.
They have like 20-ounce drinks and then 32 ounces. I was like, you know what? Give me the 32 ounce. It is huge.
That's what 32 ounces is. 32 ounces is like 4 glasses.
I didn't realize. Hi, I'm Jason.
Oh my god.
This is Momoa.
I imagine you did laugh way too hard and too long at this.
Mara is my ride or die. I love Mara.
I absolutely love that intro.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was close. Mara. Oh no! What is that?
Oh my god, are you okay?
Mara, what channel is the stream on?
Mine!
Hey, just double checking. You cleared your calendar for dinner tomorrow night, right? I'm dying to go to that new place. Like, I can't. Oh, sorry. Dinner tomorrow? Me.
Yeah!
Okay.
You rampant slag.